Media literacy is a very complex subject. It is like asking what is literacy. And with the advent of digital media, of course, we have multiple kinds of literacy. So let's just go back and think of it as reading and writing, which could translate in different media as critical analysis and production, or navigating in virtual worlds, or producing virtual worlds, or writing with computer coding. These are all forms of literacy, and so you can see how complicated it is. So one area of media literacy is reception, and it's very much like critical reading. And you teach kids to think about who produced it and why, and what kind of media it is, and how it was made, and what are the purposes for the media. And then the other part of media literacy is also production. So you teach kids to produce their own media, to find their own voice, to be creative with the arts and technology, but also to act responsibly and to do things like manage their own online identities, which is really important in a digital age. Currently, there's some trends in education that I think are tied to industrial arts and what they call the maker movement and the do-it-yourself movement. And these trends help people to work in more collaborative and participatory ways, to be more creative, and to also find their voices in the classroom, to learn to be makers and to follow their interests. And it all starts, I think, with engaging kids in things that interest them and letting them play and opening things up a little bit more away from standardized tests and assessments, but with some room in the classroom for them to have dialogues, to work together, and to develop those kind of soft skills that you need in society and in the workplace.